Good morning. It is a Thursday. It is January 23rd. Oh, man, my sleep has been insane. I've just been having some pretty wild, very realistic dreams, which have kept me very humble, and I think realizing kind of still that I'm recovering and fragile in this moment. And I don't like that. I would actually rather be in any other spot. And normally I try to make myself bounce back really quickly and just throw myself back into life. And I think with this, I do want to, build myself back up, have resilience, and also just to get to the point of res. And I think in my brain, I keep trying to talk myself out of that. I keep trying to think, you just fell, you got back up, it's okay. And I think with that, it's I'm trying to just accept the fact that I'm going to res, and it's really hard. Because it's a choice, right? It's I will freely travel and go to res and be there for however long, and that's hard. I will be not the first to say it, but I will agree that if anyone has ever felt that way prior to going to a higher level of care, just really handing over the keys and relinquishing control and saying I need more help. Will you help me? And really having to do it full throttle all the way with the support of a treatment team, which is hard. That is very challenging. My brain has not, I don't think I've accepted it yet. And I'm wrestling my own self, and I want it to be something that's oh, I'm going on a trip and it's planned and this is the date and these are all the things, and that's not how I feel. I feel I'm 1 foot in, 1 foot out, 1 foot in. That's oh, that sounds fun, but also maybe not fun, but that sounds like a good idea. We should do that. I should 100% do that. And then I will get scared and talk myself out of it. And so that's where I'm at. I don't like this spot. It feels like a level of I feel okay and pretty good, and I'm thankful for that. But I also am you face planted not very long ago, and I'm trying to remind myself, not hold myself in the face plant, but more of just keeping my eyes on really what I'm coming from. And it's bigger than me, and I want to hold on to that so tightly. And so here's to remembering and to just doing the next right thing. And right now that is going to the bank again and going and depositing the deposit that was given to me for the girl puppy. They gave me cash, and for me, having cash is just not a good idea for me. That's always been just an easy way for me to buy alcohol. I know it doesn't make sense, but when I have cash, it's it feels like free money, and it's not. It's not. It's just the side of my brain that's this is alcohol money, and it never made it to the bank, so you don't have to watch your bank account do anything. And it's not a great thought. So I'm gonna go to the bank, I'm gonna turn it all in, and I'm gonna have no cash on me, which is gonna feel really good. I think that's a logical step, and it's a step that I can do, so I'm gonna go do it. Let's go. Hello? Yes, this is she. All right, here's a little sugar. Tell me that is not the cutest puppy you've ever seen. She's so little. I'll have to bring Nilla too, but she doesn't look real, honestly. Yeah. All right, let's go grab some lunch. Let's go grab some lunch. You're so cute. I think I drank too much coffee. I'm feeling it. Yeah, I'm just trying to take a breather. I just met with my therapist a little bit ago. I've been doing puppy work, and then I met with my psychiatrist, and I feel a lot of moving parts, and I'm just trying to stay in it and to do what is it. I'm gonna go check on that. Yeah, the psychiatrist, I thought I had a meeting with her on Tuesday of this week, but it actually was Thursday. So when I hopped on, I was like, gosh, she's like 15 minutes late. And I saw that the date was today, not Tuesday. But I did meet with my therapist twice this week, which is really good, I think is needed. And then my outpatient dietitian reached back out to me, and we're gonna talk on the phone tomorrow. So things are moving along. And then the place I'm getting treatment for reached out to me, and I basically said, if I don't reach out to you by next Wednesday for accountability's sake, will you reach out to me? And so I'm doing the things I know to do. I'm trying to keep myself accountable. I'm trying to also keep things in place to like, not pressure, but almost just like keep moving forward. Like, this is the direction. I keep saying to myself, don't get too comfortable here, because this is not where you're landing. And I think that that's a good perspective to have. It's just a hard one, because there's a part of me, like this small part of me, that I'm wrestling with being like, but I'm doing all right. And I don't want to be just doing all right. Like, I don't want to keep face planning through life and face planning through life and face planning through life, because like when I look back at my narrative, my story, there's just a lot of hard moments. And you know, what do I have to lose? What do I have to lose? I think I've already kind of like rolled the dice as many times as someone could and or should in life. And yeah, I want to live. I want to live well. Oh, this feels hard. This is a hard moment. And I told myself, I was like, you need to mark these moments. You don't get to just be rainbows and butterflies. Like, there needs to be like a rawness and in between. And this feels like that. Okay, so I'm actually about to head to the house that I relapsed at, which the initial relapse. And I am going to, and I told my team this too, and I did this when I was in PHP, breathalyzer. So what time is it? It is what? It's 3:13. So when I come back, I'm going to do this, and I'll do it now too. I mean, might as well. It takes 30 seconds, well, 25 seconds, which is actually kind of weird. It's a random number, but just to hold myself accountable, I'll do it. And I can show the time too, if that helps. All right. I don't know if you can see it. Ooh, this might be tricky. 0. Yeah. All right. Here's to doing the dang thing. Let's go. I just made it back, and it is 11:12. Yeah, January 23rd still, and I'll do the blow and go like I said I would do. Oh, maybe not. I don't think I've ever been more excited to see one of these in my life. I jammed out the entire way home too. That was fun. I listened to the same song the entire way home, and it's kind of a long song, but it's "Lead Me On" by Chandler Moore. Highly recommend it. All right. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, that feels really good. I think this will be a story from another time, but just a quick little snippet that I just made the same drive that I made 6 years ago, but 6 years ago, I ended up with a DUI, and it's literally the exact same drive. Yeah, and 6 years ago, I ended up in a ditch with a DUI. And then also I was at the house that I relapsed at. I was sober for a year and a half, and I relapsed like not that long ago at that house. And so that just felt like such a redemptive drive. Was that a little bit like maybe not the best idea? Potentially. But also at the same time, like, I just think when you aren't protecting the addiction or the disorder, that it just kind of makes doing the right thing easy. Like, gosh, one of my really good friends had the best idea of pouring out the alcohol that this family had left for me and sending her a video. And like, I took that video and put it in here. But that just felt so incredible. And I didn't even think about that. So I'm just super thankful for amazing friends, amazing creative friends, and that it just makes doing the right thing easy. It makes it like this not feel so hard. And even on the way up, I called my previous sponsor and told her what I was doing. And it feels, I mean, if I really wanted to drink, I would have gone up there and not said anything to anybody. And one thing that I did also, or am still doing, is a while ago, I shared my location with two of my best friends. And I had shared it because I was going on a date with somebody that I didn't know. And it just made sense to do that. And then it's funny, after the date, I was like, you know what? I'm actually going to keep sharing my location just for my own accountability sake. I was like, I'm not going to, it notifies somebody when you share. And I think when you maybe stop sharing, but if you don't stop sharing, I don't know, but I don't think it notifies them. So I was like, it's only going to help me. Why would I not do this? And so now that's just proven to be so incredible. And in my brain, I'm like, if you go and do something, like go somewhere you shouldn't be or whatever, like they could pull that up at any moment in time. And that just feels incredible. And previously, like, I would have hated that. I would have hated that potential. And like, I love incognito, but my status is not incognito right now. It needs to not be. So anyways, this just feels like a really good moment. I do have to wake up at like 4:30 to go back to that home. And so I'm going to sleep on my bed / couch and wake up super early. And then that sounded like a bark that she's done feeding. Maybe. All right. I'm gonna go check on that. Yeah, she was totally done feeding. Well, I don't really have much else to say except for I'm so thankful. I really am. Yeah. All right. Well, I am gonna get some sleep and then do another day. Here's to one more day. One more day. One more day. All right. Good night. Sleep tight. See you tomorrow.